Welcome back to A Few of Our Favorite Things, the podcast where we list, you guessed it, a few of our favorite things. I'm Rebekah Nathan.
I'm Magee Snyder.
And I'm Alexa Valentine.
And this week we're going to be talking about our favorite sodas, as well as the sodas we're not such big fans of. So let's kick it off with our favorite sodas.
All right, so to be entirely honest, I've never been one to reach for a soda as my beverage of choice, but if I had to pick three, I'd say coming in at number 3 is ginger ale, being that
Solid.
unlike other sodas, it has been proven to help alleviate discomfort from an upset stomach and nausea, which is induced by other sodas for me. So definitely ginger ale.
I actually had ginger ale too as my number 3
Oh.
spot. But preferably I would have ginger beer, which is like a more intense ginger version.
Right.
And my grandma used to make it. It's just like a ginger kick.
Got
but
you.
It's really good. Because ginger ale tastes a little bit spritey.
It doesn't taste like ginger.
No,
for
it
sure.
doesn't. I don't really know why it's called ginger ale.
I don't even know
Is
what
there ginger in it?
I
I'd
don't
like to know. But can you buy that ginger beer that you were talking about in America?
You can. The only time I've seen it, I was near the Canadian border, so I don't know. But you could definitely get it on Amazon, I'm sure, or like somewhere.
Huh.
Right.
But I don't see it often. But you should definitely try it if you like ginger. But it's like
I do.
It's intense.
Okay.
Okay, gotcha.
Well, my number 3 is Sprite. And I feel like this one tastes exactly like ginger ale, so similar tastes over here. And it's also, I just have this habit, and I can't break it, of getting a Sprite every time I go to the movie theater. I have to do it. It's just my go-to movie theater drink. It hits so right. And it's number 3 for me.
That's good. That's great. I'd say my go-to, well, we'll get to it later. My
Yeah.
number 1 pick. Let's save the best for last. Let's save the best for last.
So how about number 2?
All right, so coming in at number 2 for me is lemon lime soda. So every birthday, my mom would make this delicious fruit punch. It was in a massive bowl, and she'd mix a bunch of stuff in it, but the staple ingredient was lemon lime soda. And it's delicious, it's nostalgic, it's the best thing ever.
Any kind of lemon lime soda.
Any kind. Doesn't matter the brand, it always does the job.
That sounds so good. What else is in the punch? I'm so curious.
You know, it's really a mystery. It was always a behind-the-scenes endeavor, and I would just drink it, but always good. I'm sure there's a bunch of recipes online, though.
Ooh.
Definitely recommend trying it out.
I'm looking it up.
Yes.
My number 2 pick is like a little bit more of a bougie soda. It's San Pellegrino's Blood Orange soda.
Ooh.
And it's just like a little bit more different, a little bit more complex. I don't like sodas that are just kind of sweet and there's no other flavor to them. But also all of San Pellegrino's flavors are really good. They have like a prickly pear one, I think, which I
That's
haven't
bougie.
tried, but it sounds super cool. I don't even know what that would taste like.
Right.
Me either.
What's the difference between, like, orange and blood orange? Like, I wouldn't know what
I
that
don't
would
know how
be.
to describe. Blood orange is hard to describe. I think it's less citrusy. It's less like tangy,
Gotcha.
maybe a bit sweeter.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like blood orange is not a huge flavor over here in the
I
States.
don't think anywhere.
The only blood orange I know is the band, but, you know. What about you, Magee?
Yeah, my number 2, I don't know the name of the soda actually, but I remember as a kid, my go-to birthday place was a hibachi restaurant, and I would always order the soda that they had there, and it came in a glass bottle. And you would open it by pushing down on the top, and this glass marble would fall into the bottle and like activate the carbonation. And it was so sweet and so good, and I felt so like adult with this glass bottle. I haven't had it in probably 10 years now, so who knows if it's actually good or if it was just like 11-year-old me being like, this rocks.
Right.
But it's sentimental, so it's number 2.
Do you remember what it tasted like? Or
Very
just...
sweet.
Okay.
Very, very sweet. It was a lighter soda, like Sprite. It wasn't like Pepsi or Coke, but so good.
Yeah, I've seen those. They look like they'd be entertaining to drink even
Yes,
if they don't
it's
taste
fun.
that good.
Like
Like
a
it's a
fun
fun
drink.
experience. Yeah.
For sure. Again, thank you so much for tuning in a few of our favorite things. The podcast where we list, you guessed it, a few of our favorite things, as well as our not so favorite things. All right, so we've come to the number 1 spot of
Here we
all of our
go.
favorite sodas.
Exciting. Drum roll.
So my number 1 pick has to be Coca-Cola because who doesn't love a soda float? I know I'm going to have some pushback against this.
Both of us.
I don't know.
But for me, Before every Yankee game that I would watch with my dad, he'd make us 2 soda floats, and that's how we'd start every game at home. So it's nostalgic, and it's a way for me to connect to my inner child. I just love them. I can't get enough of them.
Oh, that's cute.
I think soda, like, a lot of sodas that we've picked for our favorites are all, like, nostalgic picks.
Right.
Yes.
Mine definitely is. It's called Granadilla Twist. You also can't get it in America. I think Americans call Granadillas passion fruits generally, but so it's just very heavy passion fruit soda. Like it's a very strong passion fruit taste. And I used to get it every Wednesday before horse riding.
Before
in
horse
primary
riding.
school.
I feel like that's another flavor you don't find often over
Yeah,
here.
I haven't found a replacement soda here. So
I honestly can't even tell you what passion fruit tastes like.
Yeah.
if any
I'm
listeners
unsure.
know of a passion fruit soda available in America, please write in and let me know.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah.
There we go. My number 1 is one that we've already talked about. It's a ginger ale. It's my go-to. It was the soda that I had that told me that I actually like sodas, considering I really don't like Coke or Pepsi, but we'll maybe get to that.
Yeah.
And I would have it every single day after school, like when I was in high school doing my homework. It was like my treat myself while I did my work. But then it gave me terrible skin, so I figured, I probably shouldn't drink this every day anymore. But it's still so good.
Right.
So how about sodas that we don't like?
Oh, there's so many.
But
There,
I,
yeah.
but I
But
know there's one.
What are your 2 least favorite? Because I know we have one in
We
common.
do have one in common.
So let's talk about that one first.
Okay.
Right.
It's root beer.
It is root
Who
beer.
likes root?
Vile.
No, we were talking about this earlier, but my most recent ex, his favorite soda was root beer, and it's definitely one of the reasons that we're no longer together because that's
He's
just
sketchy.
It's disgusting. It's sketchy.
That's
You can't
very
trust
Who
true.
likes
people
root beer?
that like
It's
root beer.
weird.
For sure. I think it just tastes like medicine.
Me
It
too.
is
so
Or like
does.
thick.
toothpaste.
There's something
And-
wrong with it.
Yeah, I just truly can't find the appeal.
Well, I'm glad we're all on the same page about that.
Yes.
I was surprised. I thought
Me too.
it seems like a lot of people like root beer.
Right.
Yes.
My other one was cream soda. I feel like they're kind of similar.
Okay.
But
They're
cream
the same
soda to me is
family.
just like too sweet. In South Africa, it's bright luminescent green,
Right.
which
That is
I think
bizarre.
it's clear here. Like there's no color to it,
I've never
I-
had
but
it.
it's very
wouldn't know.
off-putting, that bright green color.
Right.
Oh.
Mine has to be any grape flavored soda. First of all,
Interesting.
grape flavor doesn't taste like grape.
No.
Neither
No,
does
it does
orange,
not.
to be fair. Exactly.
Closer
but
though, probably.
Grape, again, medicine-y. I can't get behind it.
It's kind of tacky.
Yeah.
To be
it's
honest.
very
Like grape soda. It's like
very tacky.
Funny.
my other choice for the worst sodas is Dr. Pepper. There's something weird about it. I don't want to call it spicy, but it just tingles weird. It just tastes it tastes bad. I don't know how people drink it.
It does. I think even just having pepper in the name is just not correct for a soda.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
it just
It-
doesn't
it
feel
doesn't-
right.
It's
It
not
doesn't
a
match the
cherry
brand.
flavor. It's meant to be cherry, right? Is it? I don't know.
Oh God.
If
it
so,
doesn't
they-
taste
Oh,
like
I think
it.
I thought it was.
Really missed the
Yeah.
mark there, I
No.
think.
Yeah.
But all right, there we go. That was our top few favorite sodas and a couple of the ones that we really dislike. Thank you so much for listening to a few of our favorite things, the podcast where we list, you guessed it, our favorite things. We hope you enjoyed the episode, and we'll catch you back here next Monday for a list of our favorite cocktails. Have a good night, guys.